next newscast coming at 6 p.m. Now for the entire Eyewitness News team, I'm Jack Borden.
For 21 years, WBZ-TV's Jack Borden was one of New England's best-known newsmen, and whether he was behind the anchor desk or out on the street, reporting was his life. But in 1979, an experiment he did on the air changed all that.
How would you describe the condition of the sky today?
Bright.
How many times have you looked at the sky today?
Oh, about 0.
0?
The sky?
Yeah.
Clear.
Take a look at it now. Tell me if it looks the way you thought it looked when I asked you.
No.
If you missed the sky today, you might consider looking at it tomorrow. It's a show that never leaves town. Chances are it'll be around long after you're not. This is Jack Borden, TV4, Eyewitness News. Despite having lived a very outdoor life for almost 5 decades, the first 5 decades of my life, I did not consciously see the sky. I never appreciated the beauty of the sky. And when I got turned onto the sky in the late 70s, I realized how much I had been missing, and I wanted to bring that to other people.
And so, to that end, Jack Borden has become a sort of Jacques Cousteau of the sky and has created a very special non-profit organization called For Spacious Skies.
There's anticipation in the air. The show is about to begin.
Simply awesome.
Breathtaking.
Awe-inspiring.
Using public service announcements like this one, Jack is tirelessly selling sky appreciation. And though things are looking up now, it certainly hasn't all been blue skies.
For Spacious Skies, we foster awareness of the sky around us.
When I first presented this whole concept, people thought that I was flakier than a head full of dandruff. So I realized what I needed was credibility.
Credibility he got. In 1982, he held the first national conference of For Spacious Skies on the south rim of the Grand Canyon. It attracted everyone from meteorologists and musicians to astronomers and artists. It also gained support from the Environmental Protection Agency and the National Park Service. But the place where Jack really sees unlimited horizons for his program is in schools like Boston's Orenberger Elementary School.
It is cool outside. The sky is blue.
When this awakening to the beauty of the sky, to the incredible aesthetic input of the sky occurs, at that moment the person is ready to bring in the beauty of the trees, the beauty of the very air, the beauty of great music, the beauty of great art, great literature, great drama. It's all there because they are opened.
Jack Borden, a former television newscaster, is the founder and developer of the Sky Awareness Program For Spacious Skies. It is a program that a number of schools have put into their curriculum.
You show me a young person who is appreciative of the beauty of the sky, appreciative of the beauty of art, of great music, of any of those things, of a rose, okay, a cloud, a bird feather. And I'll show you a kid that is not going to be mugging anybody on the orange line or grabbing bottles in a package store to have a good time.
The big deal about the sky. Well, to answer that, we go to Boston, Massachusetts right now, where there he is, the head cloud himself. Jack Borden is sitting there. Jack, what is the big deal about the sky?
Well, Brian, we've shown that a person who is truly aware of the sky possesses 5 very important attributes. A, they have a sense of protectiveness about the environment. They never even consider throwing a Kentucky Fried Chicken box around. Number 2, they have a higher aesthetic sense, appreciation of art and photography. 3, a sense of wonder, a sense of awe, a certain spiritual dimension to their personality. Number 4, they tend to be mellower, less agitated. And number 5, more receptive to information related to the sky. And if you stop and think about it, just about everything is related to the sky. You've been telling people that, and I think they understand that by now.
So I think the thing that we need to reemphasize, Jack, is the fact that this is not just an elementary science program.
Brian, just the other day I received a note from a Trappist monk in Spencer, Massachusetts as follows. This will test the Latin of your audience. Nullus juvenis mirans etheris, pulchritudinem argentarium, septem undecem umquam invadit. Translated, it means, no kid who appreciates the beauty and wonder of the sky will ever mug a 7-Eleven cashier.
Jack, finally, in closing, how do I finally convince Ray and Patty that they need to become sky people?
Ray and Patty, get out from those Klieg lights, those studio lights. Get out under the real lights, the star, the moon, the sun, okay? Look at it, see it, appreciate it, and you'll feel the change and you'll know what Brian's talking about.
Oh, Jack, I like the star and the moon. Can't complain about that.
Okay.
Jack, thank you so much. All right, here's the big moment.
It all started about 2 years ago. He was 47 years old then, a reporter in Boston, Massachusetts, a lifelong nature lover on his usual walk with his wife.
I lay down, took a little nap, opened my eyes, and there it was. I saw the sky for the first time.
Shazam.
Shazam. How would you describe the condition of the sky today?
Like a man with a newfound religion, reporter Borden took his cause to the streets, where he won converts to the concept of sky awareness.
Have a look at the sky.
Oh, my.
How's it look?
Oh, that's beautiful. Really is. What is this supposed to be?
And where he realized that there was no spokesperson for the sky, no equivalent Jacques Cousteau Society for Clouds. So he decided to start one.
But what about those people who would counter that, here's a fellow with his head in the clouds?
Well, as Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the sky is the daily bread for our eyes.
Okay, some people would call your project Castles in the Air.
Henry David Thoreau said, castles in the air, that's where they belong. Then put foundations under them. Well, it's all true, because here we are.
This is Jack's Dream Realized, a nonprofit organization called For Spacious Skies, put together with the help of friends and various companies, and appropriately holding their first conference in the Grand.
One man who really sees the majestic beauty of the sky is Jack Borden. He says he saw the sky for the first time in 1977, right here at the Wachusett Audubon Society in Princeton.
It was concentrated. It was, wow, there it is. Where was I all these years? Being this person who had lived a somewhat outdoor type of life, how is it that I am seeing the sky so late in life? It was amazing. It really was.
Before Jack became Sky Alive,
Next newscast coming at 6 p.m.
he was well known as one of WBZ-TV's newsmen for 21 years. While still a reporter, Jack did a story on the sky asking 25 people how they would rate it that day.
0 being ugly and 10 being beautiful, what number would you give it?
I give about a 7.
Give it about a 7. Have a look at it.
Oh, I give it a 10. I didn't realize how pretty it was.
The sky?
Yeah.
Clear.
Yeah? How clear?
Very clear.
Very clear. Now, take a look at it now. Tell me if it looks the way you thought it looked when I asked you.
No.
Yeah, how is it different?
It's cloudy.
There was really not a single person of all those people that I interviewed who truly knew what the sky looked like. Then I knew that this business of sky non-awareness was not peculiar to me, that it was more or less a general human condition.
From that point on, Jack set out to change that condition. He even held a sky conference on the rim of the Grand Canyon in 1981.
How would you describe the condition of the sky today?
Bright?
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Is it very cloudy, slightly cloudy?
I'd say there might be some clouds up there.
How would you describe it as far as its beauty today?
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful. Have a look at it.
Oh, lots of nice clouds. Yeah, it is beautiful.
How many times would you say you really looked at it today?
I think this is the first time.
And it's now shortly after noon.
Right.
But you got the rest of the day, okay?
Right, it's really beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just wondering how you would describe the condition of the sky today.
Beautiful. I
Yeah.
started from Cape Cod. It was beautiful there, too.
0 being ugly and 10 being beautiful. What number would you give it?
I give about a 7.
Give it about a 7. Have a look at it.
Oh, I give it a 10. I didn't realize how pretty it was.
How many times have you looked at the sky today?
Oh, about 0.
0?
The sky?
Yeah.
Clear.
Yeah? How clear?
Very clear.
Very clear. Now, take a look at it now. Tell me if it looks the way you thought it looked when I asked you.
No.
Yeah, how is it different?
It's cloudy.
It was about 3 hours ago I came out. It was nice then.
How about for beauty?
The sky?
Yeah, today.
It was beautiful.
It was?
What I saw of it.
Yeah. Have a look at it now. Have a look at the sky.
Oh, my.
How's it look?
Oh, that's beautiful. Really is. What is this supposed to be?
You think you might look at it a few more times today?
Oh, yes, indeed I will.
Okay, thank you very much. If you miss the sky today, you might consider looking at it tomorrow. It's a show that never leaves town. Chances are it'll be around long after you're not. This is Jack Borden, TV4, Eyewitness News.
Oh, that's beautiful. Really is.
In our zeal to combat dirty water, dirty air, and excessive noise, it seems we've neglected to protect our visibility. According to panelists at a U.S. Interior Department seminar, visibility is threatened. Eyewitness newsman Jack Borden has a special report.
It's been said, though of course we shouldn't have to be told, it's been said that you can see the sky anywhere, in the Sierra Cascades or in the worst slums. Some of America's greatest artists were city people who began their contact with nature through observing the sky. Last year in Arlington Center, we interviewed people about the sky. It was a day like today.
Sky?
Yeah.
Clear.
Yeah? How clear?
Very clear.
Very clear. Now, take a look at it now. Tell me if it looks the way you thought it looked when I asked you.
No.
Yeah, how is it different?
It's cloudy.
The U.S. Interior Department recently held a special seminar at the California studio of the famous photographer Ansel Adams. In attendance was an artist and several environmentalists. They concluded that visibility is an endangered national asset in the same way that water and air are endangered. To protect visibility, we must first be able to see. We are again in Arlington Center. The time, about 12:30. How often have you looked at it today?
Quite often.
Yeah?
Right.
How do you
In
like
fact, I've been sitting on my back porch looking out at it before I came out this morning.
No kidding.
Right.
You look at it often?
Right.
Good. Okay.
Right.
Thank you. Have a look up at the sky right there so we won't hurt your eyes. How's it look? Really look at it.
Really, it's puffy and blue. It's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How many times have you looked at it today?
This is the first time today.
Really? You think you might look at it a few more times?
I sure will.
Have another look.
It looks great. It's great.
Try. Look at it some more today. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Any clouds?
No, not that I know of.
Not that I know of. Have a look. More clouds that you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
They're all
isn't it?
white, though.
Yeah, yeah.
No black ones.
How many times have you looked at it today?
This really the first time.
It's the first time. Many clouds?
No, I haven't seen any clouds.
No. Have a look up there right now. Yeah?
Yeah, there are a few clouds.
There are a few clouds. Is that the way you remembered it? Probably not.
No, I thought it was very blue.
Yeah. Yeah. How many times would you say you looked at it today? Really?
Actually, this is the first time.
It is the first time.
Right.
It's only 12:45.
It's only 12:40.
Look at it a few more times today, maybe?
Oh, definitely.
Very many clouds?
No.
No.
It's very clear.
Very clear. Have a look at it right over there. Is that the way you remembered it? And up here?
No. No, not at all.
Uh-huh. It's amazing, isn't it? How many times did you really look at it today?
None. I heard it on the news, and they said it was really nice out.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even look at it before.
If you miss the sky today, you might try looking at it tomorrow. It's a show that never leaves town. It'll be around long after you're not. This is Jack Borden, TV4, Eyewitness News in Arlington. Think you might look at it a few more times today?
Probably now that you've called it to my attention.
Okay, thanks a lot, Janet.
Okay.